As I walk through the valley of the shadow of fear, I see a lot of people here. How do you make a living? How do you make it go? I hear my brother say he hustling now. I see my sister do the blood showing now. You at the bottom with no luck. People don't give up.
Hey.
Hey, Sheen.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome.
Episode 4. Episode 4.
Right.
Listen, y'all. First of all, okay. Episode 4, we are These Two Girls podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, this podcast thing has been harder to get done than we thought.
Yes, it has.
But we're not stopping. We're just gonna do what it do.
Keep doing it. Yeah. Keep on recording.
And y'all just wait till we give y'all the next episode. I mean,
really?
What else are they gonna do?
Listen, y'all, don't mind her. We've just been super busy. We're not in the same location all the time, and we just want to, give you the best content, and so that you can hear it, clearly.
Yeah.
And we just want to give you guys the best. So it's not that we just want to say, hey, if you get it next week, you get it next week. Get off my back. No, we're not trying to. No, we're not that.
And really,
savage.
I take the bulk of the blame for our absence, really, because I was absent for like the last 3 months.
3 months. Yes, she has.
Oh yes, guys, I'm back from Jamaica.
She's back. She is right here beside me, y'all. I can touch her. Touch me, Shy. Touch me. I'm touching her right now, y'all. She is here in the same room with me. It's been a while. I haven't seen her in so long. I mean, I saw her last week. What? When you did my hair, right?
Yes, you were happy about that.
Yes, because y'all, my hair was looking rough. And I was going out of town and I was like, no child, I need to get this done. But she's here. And we're glad to have her back. I feel like she's going to be gone again soon, which she is, right?
Yes, Monday?
Where are you going again?
I'm going to help my friend move. She's moving to Atlanta to start her new life.
Oh,
and I'm going to go help her, be a good friend.
Yeah,
I'll be gone
nice.
for like 2 weeks and I'll be back.
Oh, okay.
And I just got back from Orlando this morning.
Right, she did. She drove in this morning. This girl is...
Listen, let me tell you what happened. You see, I'm still studying and I'm trying to do the best to keep my mind right. Okay?
Right.
So, I love
wrong
my
with
family, I love my parents, but I cannot study in the house. And I don't know, there's not really many places for me to go. So, I've been trying to... Since I got back from Jamaica, I came back, I was here for like a couple days, and then I left again. Somebody asked me if there's trouble at home, do I need to talk? Because I'm not staying. But no, there's no trouble at home.
I can agree with that. You need some space, And
I'm trying to get this thing done soon, because the stress listen, one day we're going to talk about anxiety and depression on this podcast, okay?
Ooh. That's a heavy one.
I'm going to share some stories.
Yes, guys,
with
we
y'all.
want to talk to you guys about heavy stuff too, but that is real.
Yes, so...
I'm here for it, Chai. I'm here for it.
Yeah, so one day we'll talk about that, and I can give y'all a better idea of what has been going on and how... Maybe by then I'll figure out how to handle some of this. But for now, we're working on it. Anyway...
Yeah.
Pick up the mood here.
Okay, all right.
What have you been up to, Candy?
Okay, so remember the last time I told you guys I was going to be going out of town with the kids for a competition.
Yes.
And Kara also told y'all I had VBS coming up too, But anyways, so I'm back here in town. No more events for right now. Tennessee was great. I went river rafting for the first time.
That looks scary.
That is, it is so awesome. It's on my list as something to do. Like, I just want to, go to Colorado, California, and just try out all the different river rafting locations. I want it to become something that I do.
Wow.
It was just that much fun.
Okay.
I'm getting goosebumps talking about it.
I'm usually not afraid to do things, but when it comes to water, I'm afraid. Like, I'm more afraid to do water adventures.
But it's because of drowning or what's
I don't want to drown.
Oh, but you having a life?
I know, but I just get really panicky in the water. And I can swim.
That's not a life to
save my life. But I'll ride roller coasters and jump off things.
Okay.
But,
well,
you know.
Okay.
But I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just afraid.
You should still try it.
And then
I'm
not opposed.
We went hiking. Mm-hmm. I've done it before, but the group that I was with, they've never done that before. And then also there was a sign there that, there were bears around.
There's always bears.
So they saw the sign and they're like, whoa, Candy, we know that you're into these kind of things, but we're not. And I'm not about to get killed because you're trying to do something different. But we didn't see any bears.
Okay.
One of the signs said, make noise as you're walking so that, you scare away the bears. Let me tell you, we were the loudest group in that in the woods. Every step we made, we were making noise. We were hollering at each other. We were singing songs. We were just trying to get through it, and it was exciting. It was a really good trip. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. So that's pretty much it. The summer is over. I'm back to regularly scheduled programming in 2 weeks, I think, the 21st.
Is that already?
Yeah, school begins then, so fun is over. I wish I did more with my summer, but hey, it is what it is.
There will be more summers.
There will be more summers, yes. God's willing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you meet anyone in Tennessee?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Lots of potentials though. Okay. But no. Funny enough though, there was a Jamaican group there. They were there for competition, and there are a lot of older guys in the group that they look pretty.
You get their social media contact and
no.
Candy.
I know. I stuck at that part. I stuck at this. Yeah. It didn't happen, but they were cute. So
okay.
And then there were some other guys. But the creative guys get to me. But. Anyways, that's another. Yes. When we talk about the type of guys we're into, that's another topic. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. There, cool. Big ups, yeah.
Did you see anybody wearing the male rompers this summer?
No, I didn't.
And I'm disappointed because I really called it. I really thought we were gonna see it, but no, I haven't. Well, I haven't seen anyone. I haven't been brunching though. Maybe that's where they are.
But I haven't seen anyone post any pictures like on Instagram or anything with them in a romper.
And I had guys on my social media that I pictured them being the ones, and they didn't either.
Does?
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them had
Maybe, Kara, she knew. She said it was going to be a UK thing first before it picked up over here. Now we know we have to trust our resident fashionista when she tells us what's going on.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see Didn't see any. Igloo came already? Igloo happened?
In July, yeah, but I didn't really follow up on what. I didn't see many pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to find those Dream Weekend pictures. Dream Weekend in Jamaica, the independence kind of thing.
So we're not seeing it here in America, but you want to go all the way to Jamaica where we
because they might, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I still like them. I still want to see somebody wearing them.
No thick guys, so.
Yeah, we already established.
Okay, all right, okay. No practice. All right, so moving on.
Yes, what else? I've been trying to get back into playing tennis again. I kind of started that earlier this year, and I was playing with one of our friends.
Right.
Then the other day when I was in Orlando, I actually got to play with one of my friends, and he was pretty good. Just whooping my butt, but in a good way. He is No, he's not single.
But he's a great tennis player.
He's a great tennis player.
That's
and he kind of showed me this app that I can find people in my area to play with.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
And it's just for tennis or
yeah,
like
activities? Tennis. It's called Tennis Buddies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure there are other apps. There's an app for everything.
There is.
So
I need to get on that.
So I'm gonna try to use
somebody to go river rafting with.
Well.
Hey, anybody out there in
Florida?
In Florida, you wanna hit me up? Let's take a trip to to Colorado or something. We can, go river rafting.
Hey, okay.
Maybe.
Let me know when you're done.
All right, edit. Just take that part out. Okay.
So, what else? Oh, that JayZ album came out.
Did you listen?
I listened to it once. Because I was never really a JayZ fan like that. I'll listen to his music. I'll give most artists that I've listened to, I'll give you at least a one listen, right? I'll give you a chance, and if I want to listen again, then I deem this to be an okay album.
I'm not a JayZ fan like that. Also, I respect him. I think he's a really great businessman.
Yes,
I think I've been able to listen to some of his old stuff too, and there was this one guy I was dating and he was really into JayZ. So I have a couple of those. I used to steal some of those CDs. If you want to know where your CDs, okay. Anyways, I still have them. Yeah. So and I think I got into him from then, and I've been checking out his stuff every now and then. I first listened to the album on the radio. They were playing that album.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
And I was like, okay, all right. And, I heard a couple tracks, especially the 444 track. That one was really dope. And I also like the track Bam with Damian Marley. I really like that one. I think he has another one called Legacy. I like that one also. So, yeah, so there are a couple tracks on there that I like, but those two, Bam and 444, I really like. 444 because it's like his backstory on how he was unfaithful to the Beyonce. How can you be?
Okay.
Unfaithful? Listen to me. If you can be unfaithful to Beyonce, dudes can be. Listen.
That's why these dudes out here in these streets doing women like this. Because if JayZ can cheat on Beyonce, then that means I can do anything.
Listen, Beyonce, you gonna cheat on Beyonce? I mean, her hair blows in the wind, Cheyenne. How you gonna
when
cheat?
There's no wind.
When there's no wind. How do you cheat on a lady that has her hair blowing? I don't get it. I don't.
Listen.
And even looks fabulous pregnant.
Okay.
And do you see how she looks pregnant?
Yes.
And
then post-pregnancy, she's just holding these two twins like nothing happened. Like
I see. And even when they post the comments like Beyonce, oh, look at her pregnant lips. They're nice and
her pregnant lips.
Her pregnant lips and her nose is so full. And I'm just saying, come on now, because if you were supposed to post a picture of just a regular person, pregnant, look how I look them big.
Listen. Sidebar, one of my greatest fears for when I get pregnant is my nose, okay? Have you ever seen some women, their nose, I don't know what it is. I don't know the science behind this.
Spread.
Their nose just spreads. And they look like a completely different person.
Right.
And then some of them don't come back. They don't come back from it.
You mean the nose stays?
Yes.
No.
They just, forever. That's it.
You see
new person.
See, when I tell people why I don't want to get pregnant, I'm hoping that if that happens by that time, there's a whole. Listen, that pregnancy thing is no joke, I'm
just gonna walk around with a clothespin on my nose just the whole time, just trying.
Just have Dr. Miami on speed dial.
True.
But
that seems like the answer for all of our issues. Everything.
You guys hear us talk about Dr. Miami a lot, don't you? Dr. Miami better plug us with something by the time we finish with all of these podcasts. But
back to JayZ. So he cheated. Like, have you ever cheated in a relationship?
Have I ever cheated?
Yeah.
When did you turn this on me?
I just did. I just asked that question.
This is not cool, Cheyenne. I wouldn't necessarily call it cheating. Sharon, I'm trying to get married here. I can't. No, wait. Okay, but I'm joking. I in my younger days, I wouldn't do that now because I'm older and more mature.
Older and wiser.
Older and wiser.
Yes.
And I know better. And right.
Hey man, just own up. It's cool.
Yeah. It has. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I have as well. Yeah.
Really?
I have. Yeah.
Gosh.
Why are you judging me? That gosh was like really.
I didn't know I knew a cheater, a female cheater. No, I lied.
No,
I know a couple.
No, I have, and I've been cheated on.
Oh yes, I have been cheated on. So when I say that I cheated, is nothing. I think it was more like payback. Mm-hmm. But let me tell y'all, I've been treated dirty. Okay, y'all. Anyways.
No, yeah, agreed. So, with JayZ, he's saying on the album that he cheated, and, of course the Beehive was really mad.
They were.
Well, they were already mad from Lemonade.
Beehive, man, I need a Beehive in my life. Those Beehive, you can't mess with them. Like, let's make sure that going forward, like, we don't say anything
what
bad
you talking?
about Beyonce.
I'm not afraid of the Beehive.
Do you know what the Beehive can do to you?
I'm not afraid of the Beehive.
I'm afraid of the Beehive. I see how people close down their Instagram accounts and Twitter and Facebook once the Beehive gets started.
Beehive is a form of idolatry, okay? And then the commandments, the 10 Commandments, God said.
Right.
Okay? You should have no other gods before me.
True.
Okay?
True.
So I am not afraid of the Beehive, okay?
Okay.
I respect Beyonce.
Take it back. I'm not afraid of you, Beehive crew out there. I'm not afraid of you.
I respect Beyonce. She is creative. Mm-hmm. The stuff that she puts out is like no other. I respect her.
Yes.
But that's about it for me.
Yeah.
I don't really, Anyway, we'll keep straying away from this. So,
sorry, yes.
JayZ. He cheated.
He did.
He admits to cheating.
He admitted to
cheating. Do you
cheating.
really believe this, though? You believe this whole story between them? Is this...
I believe it. JayZ does seem like a guy that...
He seems like a cheater.
He does. He does. Maybe because he does. I would believe it. I mean, those songs, Beyonce sung some of them songs. She was so passionate in some of those songs. I believe it.
Okay, part of the things that he said, you said that he apologized for that, apologized for neglecting his daughter.
Right. He apologized, for some of the miscarriages that
she had which I didn't even know that before.
Right.
So that's heavy stuff. Like when women can't get pregnant or having trouble getting pregnant, that's some serious stuff. And
he was saying that he apologized for not being there, in the relationship like how she wanted him to be. Mm-hmm. So, he was saying, that could have led to the miscarriages,
right. It can, because stress can play a major role, with your body's hormones and cause her to be having all these issues.
And he was even saying that even when he proposed, just even go back to one of the things in the lyrics, that I guess it was her 21st birthday. He says, "You mature faster than me. I wasn't ready, so I apologize. I've seen the innocence leave your eyes. I still mourn this death. I apologize for all the stillborns. Because I wasn't present, your body wouldn't accept it."
Oh my God.
Right? It's serious stuff. I apologize to all the women whom I toyed with your emotions because I was emotionless. I apologize because at your best you are loved, and because I fall short of what I say I'm all about, blah, blah, blah. So yes, it's pretty neat. Mm-hmm. I mean, even his past woman he's apologizing to. It's not just Beyonce he's apologizing to. Dang, I wish somebody would apologize to me, to us.
So that's the question at hand right now. Would you be able to take back somebody that cheated on you in that way? Cause you, not just cheated on you and you're sad and you're, angry and then you find out whatever, but someone that cheated on you and caused you actual physical, emotional distress. Do you think you would be able to work to move past that?
I don't know, because I feel like I still wouldn't trust him. I feel like I still wouldn't know how to trust you.
Right.
You've already broken that trust over and over and over again. Who says that you won't do it again?
So what about forgiveness?
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like when you say you're going out, I don't know if you're going really where you say you're going. Mm-hmm. When you come home late and you say you're coming home late from work, I don't know if I'm going to necessarily believe you all the time. I just feel like that will be one of my personal issues. I won't know how to believe you going further.
But that's the thing. You see, when trust is broken in a relationship, for me, that means that the relationship is over. Like I'm sure there are ways that people can rebuild trust, obviously.
Right.
I've never been able to do that.
Right.
I've never experienced that for myself. Mm-hmm. So for me, I can't see how I would be able to rebuild trust with someone after something like that happens.
Right.
Right. Because then, like you said, I'm going to feel the same way. I'm going to be wondering where you're going. I'm just going to be resentful.
Your phone rings. It's your mom calling you, but is it really your mom calling you at 9 p.m. at night? That's what you said a couple years ago when you cheated on me. You used to tell me all the time that it was your mom. Is it really your mom this time? Let me hear. Mm-hmm. Put it on speakerphone.
And that's unhealthy.
It's unhealthy, yeah, because he's going to be annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he is trying to do right now. He's trying to do right. And every time Candy is on his back, like, she don't give me a break. Mm-hmm. I'm really trying here to give her my all. It's gonna be, I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure, when people do marital counseling and stuff like that these counselors have some techniques or ways of teaching them how to build trust again. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but that just seems like a long road. An uphill road.
But we know it's possible. We've seen people, fall out of marriages and fall back in, and fall out of relationships and come back in. We've seen cheaters that are now married and faithful in their marriages and doing really good. I mean, we've seen it, so we know that,
it's possible.
It's possible.
I don't know. I think.
I mean, we're not doing it. We're not cheating on anybody.
Well, and then you have to think about whether it's relationship cheating versus marriage cheating. Because when you're in a marriage, I think you feel more inclined to try to make it work than in a regular dating relationship. I'm like, all right, forget this. you already messing up.
You messing up, right?
So
and you're not even my husband,
right? And then
hopefully you guys don't have any kids together.
Mm-hmm. But do you notice that women take back men more often than men take back women who cheat?
Yes.
I had that happen to me.
That's crazy, though.
Because this person that I was dating had done all kinds of things. And I did something one time. And he couldn't get over it. Just couldn't. You know what it is? Their egos. The male ego is so fragile that they can't come back from that. We will work and push it down and try to love them again.
And they just can't. That's not right.
Why?
It's not right, man.
It's not okay.
It's not.
But that happens all the time. And and then men.
Can you imagine if Beyonce cheated on JayZ?
You would never hear the end of it.
We wouldn't hear a song about it. You're not gonna put a song out there about you cheating on JayZ. Nope, you're not.
Yeah, because JayZ's fans, they go hard. They go hard. Not as hard as the Beehive. But the guys, they don't go hard because they'll, they're going to feel like, oh, she thought she was too good for him or whatever. But yeah, women, I feel like we take a lot of...
We take a lot of crap, man.
In general.
Yeah.
As a rule, women take a lot of crap.
That's why they say women are stronger than men, because we can... Man, we do take a lot. Our bodies, or minds, our hearts. Mm-hmm. We do.
That's why...
all at the same time, cooking, cleaning, going to school, paying bills, all, and being sick at the same time, and cramping on our period.
You ever seen a guy sick with a cold? Ew.
They can't even handle a cold.
Babies. Like, what is that? What is that about?
If they can't handle that cold, how are we giving them our hearts? We're out here giving them our hearts and they can't handle a cold?
Message.
I need to write that down.
That is so true. That is so true. I don't know. You know how they have the saying, like, grow a pair, grow some balls or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And then someone was like, balls aren't strong. Okay, you kick a man in his crotch and he's out, It was like, you need, the artist, like, or when they say, stop being a P word, right?
Right.
And they're like, but that's not, you can't associate that with being weak, right? Vaginas are strong.
They are. They take a lot. Yeah.
You see a whole human coming through that thing? Like,
yeah.
I don't even want to push a whole human
back to pregnancy, right?
Okay. So, if you want to associate something with being strong, you need to say, grow a vagina.
Right.
Because that will last you a while.
If my husband is sick, I'm going to be like, listen here. You saw what I just did with this the other day? Listen, grow a vagina, okay? Get your butt up and go to work, okay? Go pick that baby out of the crib, okay? You saw what this vagina did with that baby in the crib?
Okay. Yes. That's how we feel.
Right.
I said what I said.
So I said what I said. Who gonna come for me?
Okay.
But yes. Yeah. Do you, I guess it was going back to the song, but yeah, so guys, we would love to hear, what you think about that,
Yes.
Do you think, and guys, if you're listening, is it possible for you guys to change? If you're a cheater, have you changed? Or are you still cheating? Mm-hmm. Email us.
These two girls podcast @gmail.com.
Right. Yeah. So, anywho, speaking of cheating.
What's next?
I mean, well, technically this guy didn't cheat, but this whole Usher thing. Girl,
Usher.
This whole Usher thing. There's a whole lot of reasons why I don't like this Usher thing.
Me and Candy have two different reasons why we're upset about this whole Usher thing. I'm upset also about both of them, but I have the other reason why that keeps just annoying me.
Yeah, Shine is one which has a really good reason. Mine, I'm very emotional, so mine stems from that.
So Usher.
Yeah.
So apparently this is not new though. Like the allegations came out years ago, and he was kind of settling with one accuser, and then there was another one, but she kind of remained anonymous, and he's settling out with this person. And then this recent girl came out and said that, one came out and said that he gave her herpes, and then another one came out saying that she didn't have it, but she's just mad that she didn't know that he had it. And then the ex-wife, came out and said that he transmitted herpes to his son.
Well, I don't know about those other people. I just know about the one girl that we all hear about now.
Yeah. Well, let's go with mine first.
Okay, we'll go with yours first.
My thing is that I wish people would educate themselves on different topics before we go and start broadcasting our feelings and reposting memes and stuff on social media. And even these social media houses and media places are just using these buzzwords. All you have to hear is herpes, and you're alert and looking, because there's this connotation about herpes that we've heard from forever, right? There's no cure in it. It's a virus, right? So let me pull out the med book on y'all. Okay. So there are different types of herpes, right? If you've ever had a cold sore before, you have herpes, okay?
Okay.
However, let me not be one of those people that's throwing out buzzwords. So you have herpes simplex 1, right?
1, okay. So do they have different numbers?
They're named in different numbers, not necessarily in the order of how dangerous or whatever, how serious they are. Okay. Right? The traditional herpes that people talk about is type 2, where you can get that from sexual transmitted ways. Right. So that's the one that they're mostly talking about. Okay. So my thing with the wife was like the ex-wife. She's saying that he gave the son herpes. So when I first heard that, I was like, was the child born with it? Because if he was, then it would have been you who would have given him in some kind of way. Okay. Which you won't get the same type of herpes that way. You'll probably get an infection or the same cold sore type of thing, right? From passing through the vagina, right? But anybody with herpes and a current outbreak, if they kiss your child on the mouth, on the cheeks, near the, can give them herpes. There's actually one of the examples that we learned in school was like a father-daughter thing where the father will give the daughter herpes from kissing, or the father might get herpes from the daughter on his finger or whatever from changing or feeding and whatever. So there's different types. So that's my first thing, is that people just keep throwing out this word and not being educated on the different parts of it, right? Okay. And then you can have herpes and it goes into remission, or remission, not the word, but latency, where you're no longer contagious during that time. So you aren't really going to be passing it on to anyone. Okay. So if he had it, and you can have it and don't know. Because it could come up as a very small sore and you can ignore it, and then it can go into latency and you don't pass it on to anyone.
So you were also telling me that chickenpox.
Yes.
Which is what?
Chickenpox.
3, herpes
and
number 3?
Is it 3 or 4? I can't remember right now. Okay. But chickenpox and shingles are types of herpes viruses.
Which I didn't know that about chickenpox. So that was something new that I learned. And a lot of us have had chickenpox when we were a child. So you know what that means.
But it's not going to be the type that you pass on sexually. Okay? Right. But that's, again, people just saying these things. It could be any of those types. You never know. So that's my thing. That was just getting me upset. Okay. With just people just saying all these things and you don't know.
It makes sense.
And if he wasn't contagious at the time and he doesn't share that information, I don't believe that herpes is one of those reportable diseases. Okay. I don't think it's one of those.
Like you have to report it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. But so he could have been in remission and didn't feel like he's going to pass it on to anyone.
So do you think that's something that, if you're getting into a relationship with someone and you guys are going to be sexually active, is that something that we should ask the partner, or something that we should get tested for first before we, move into those kind of things?
I mean, I think, yes. I think you should be asking about those type of things. And I feel like these women, first of all, you were having unprotected sex, right? So in the first, because he's Usher, right? And you feel like...
Because he's Usher, I would not be having unprotected sex.
But that's the thing. They're not going to tell him no. They're feeling like, So, me and you think differently.
Right.
But,
Usher, smusher.
So, first of all, herpes, I feel like that's like the least of your problems out there. Okay? And you got chlamydia, gonorrhea, those things can be cured. But HIV, come on, people. Right. Why are we still doing this?
Celebrities are out here, getting it. The male celebrities, they're out here getting it every time they're on tour and after these concerts in their hotel rooms, and you gonna tell me that you're just gonna lay down and just say, hey, it's okay. You don't have to use a condom. You good.
And we're not even going to talk about...
Unless you're trying to get pregnant. 18 years, getting paid for 18 years.
Listen,
child.
I'm just going to tell you right now, if it was Drake,
child,
I'm not even going to say no more.
I probably have to say, for the Lord, please let this man don't have nothing. I'm trying to get paid. No,
if it was Drake, I'm trying to go in for that 18 years.
18 years.
I'm just taking the L. I'm trying to go for that 18 years, girl.
Okay. All right.
But anyway.
From Cheyenne's mouth. She said it.
But yes, so that was what was annoying me. Like, stop just throwing this word around, and anyway. But for you, the other end of it.
Okay, well, so this Usher thing, I don't like the fact that the fat shaming has come about. Like, yeah, you guys have seen the girl. She's a big girl, and the comments and the memes and the pic, everything that's out there about this girl, and I'm sitting here like, so what? Usher can't want to be with a big girl. He don't want a little chunky. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong? Because your favorite artist now is not going for the skinny girls, and he's for the big girls. You guys want to get mad? I just didn't like that. I just didn't like all the attention, the negative attention she was receiving because of her size.
Yeah.
Because of her size. Like, let me tell you, in my younger adult years, I came to realize that a lot of these guys that that surrounded me, like, I realized that they also had a thing for, a little bit of thickness, and they weren't always, they didn't always make it public, but I knew that they were into, the thickies and the bigger butts and the biggie boobs, So I just didn't like how they were treating this girl because of her size.
Yeah.
It was not good. And females were doing it too. And females were supposed to stick together, No, you guys were not sticking together with this girl. You guys were just hating because Usher got a little piece from a big girl. And big girl got a little piece of Usher. She got a little bit more than that little piece, but yes. So I didn't like that.
No, yeah, I didn't like that either. I think, social media these days, man, it's brutal. Another one of my greatest fears, I have a lot of greatest fears. Another one of my greatest fears is like becoming a meme or something like going viral in the wrong way. Like, I'm like, in my car, I want to like dance and stuff, and I'm just like, I hope someone's not just videotaping me acting crazy.
That's why I don't even eat in my car anymore. Like, anytime I stop somewhere, because I'm on my lunch break or something, and I need to eat before I go back to work, and I'll stop, and there'll probably be 2 cars beside me with tinted windows, and I'm like, no, bro, I'm not eating in my car with these 2 tinted windows beside me. You are not going to put me on your Snapchat today. And I'm looking to make sure that there's nobody in that car. And I'm just like, I'm not taking the chance. Mm-hmm. I am not taking the chance.
Yeah, but they are brutal. And I think, and then people just jump on these bandwagons. People just start reposting and sharing things that just, what are we promoting? What kind of, like, energy are you putting out there, and sharing on your timeline? Like, and people to be fat shaming this girl. Like, so what? So what? What if she's big?
What if she's big? Right.
The point is that she claimed that he ain't let her know that he had herpes, okay? And she mad. That's her right.
Right.
So what? And then he came out and said that he didn't sleep with her because she's not his type. I mean, at least he was politically correct. I'm not saying she's not his type. But, it's just...
Is it that she's not your type in public, but she's your type behind the scenes? Because we have a lot of guys like that. They have a certain type, for their Instagram pictures and their... they have a certain type in public and to take home to their mama, but behind the scene, and around their friends,
yes,
they have a certain type, but behind the scenes, they're really into a different type of girl.
You think it's this new age of kind of like the Dr. Miami thing, where girls are getting their butts done, they're getting the liposuction, and then everybody's in the gym too, on top of that, and trying to get these fit bodies. We all don't have to look like that.
We all don't have to look like that.
We all don't have to have muscular thighs and muscular abs. Like, we really don't need to all look the same.
I know I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm not trying to lose weight to have abs and all of that. If you even saw, like, what my body goal is, like, who I'm really into, like, she is not a skinny girl. She's a thick girl, and I'm not trying to lose weight to be skinny. No, I am not.
Yeah, which, and that brings me to my thing, and I don't know if me and Candy disagree sometimes on this, okay? I'm not always, listen up, guys, just listen carefully.
I'm over here holding on to this
carefully to what I'm going to say.
I want to hear what you're about to say.
Okay, I'm a big girl, okay? Mm-hmm. Candy's a big girl, so let me be very clear. I am all for loving your body and, self-love, not being ashamed of what you look like, okay? Right. Dressing up and feeling good about yourself and posting your pictures online and, just promoting healthy, self-worth and valuing yourself and, self-esteem.
Yes.
However, for me, I also think that some big girls need to realize that there's a certain body type when you get to a certain part where you are unhealthy. Okay, I think that's my thing. So let me tell you what's unhealthy about any part. And even if you're skinny, this is what is unhealthy. Okay. Excess abdominal fat, right? So if you have...
She came for me, y'all. She came for me, y'all. Okay.
I'm coming for myself, too. Okay. If you have excess fat in your belly, right? That's where your vital organs are. Right? That's where... Those are the things... That's like the main risk factor. Like, what's the word? Increased waist circumference is one of the highest risk factors for diabetes, hypertension, cancers. You know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with this? Hypercholesterolemia.
Yeah.
So my thing is decrease your abdominal fat. Okay. Everything else, big arms, big boobs,
big
butts.
Let me tell you, if I could get this abdominal fat to just push down a little bit
to like your hips,
and my butt, I would be so happy.
And I also don't mean that you need to have abs.
I don't want abs.
And, a six-pack stomach. I'm saying just decrease your abdominal fat.
And
it can be flabby. It can be, loose.
It can be skin. It can be tight flabby, right?
It could be tight flabby. It could be whatever, but decrease your abdominal fat. Those are my goals, really. I don't care what else happens to the rest of me. The rest of my butt, my thighs, they can be
but you know what
dimply and cellulite.
For some of us, like when we start to lose, when we're, on that journey to lose weight, it does not go that way. It doesn't start with the tummy.
That's true.
So like for me, the little hips and the little booty that I'm trying to have in these streets, that's the first thing that goes for me.
Well,
that's the first thing that goes. And then I'm left with not filling out my pants anymore, and I still have the stomach.
But there are ways to target.
Well, you need to tell me, because that's not what's going first.
Well, anyway, that's,
right.
But that's my thing. But I'm not with the fat shaming, though.
I'm not with
it. But I think we also, as big girls, need to start thinking about being more healthy, along with building our self-esteem.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a good one. I can stop holding on to the table. It wasn't bad. I thought you was coming with something, but so with this whole usher thing, there was one more thing that also bothered me, and that was with how the black community also, how they came at him.
Yeah.
So a couple years ago, or maybe a year ago or two, Charlie Sheen, it was put out there that he has HIV or AIDS, one of them. You know,
and that he was still sleeping around.
He was still sleeping around. And I'm just saying that I don't remember all this talk about Charlie Sheen like everyone's talking about Usher. I don't remember seeing all these jokes.
I remember it being on like TMZ and those things.
Right.
But I don't remember the social media.
Yeah, I don't remember. Right. Exactly. That's it. Because I'm sure it was on one of those Saturday night shows with like Jimmy Fallon, one of them, they made their clapbacks on it, you know. But yeah, the memes and the reposting and the hashtag, I don't remember it being as much as it is for Usher. And I don't remember, and I follow white people on social media, and I don't remember these white people really clowning Charlie Sheen like that. But you go and see all these black people, you comment after comment after comment, Usher.
We're a little harder on ourselves.
We are.
And why?
We are.
We're really hard on ourselves. We really come down hard on people when they slip up.
We do.
I don't know. But yet, the same energy doesn't go into uplifting. I don't think it does. If we put the same energy into uplifting, we might start seeing some differences in life, but I don't know.
There are certain religions that believe that this is part of our curse. Like, no matter how much we try to fix this or adjust it. We can talk about this another time later. But yeah, they believe that this is part of our Israelite curse.
Oh.
Whether we want to fix it or whatever we're receiving right now from the white community and the police is they believe it's part of our curse. And there's really nothing that we can do to change that.
Okay.
So that's
interesting. Well, yeah, I think that's definitely something we should dive into another time.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's really with the whole Usher thing. You know. I just believe that we can be pretty hard on people, and and I think you mentioned it earlier, even about I think it was Rita Herpes and knowing what being informed before we repost these things. And I agree with that too. I see where people repost these articles, and there was one the other day that got me real. I think it was yesterday. Someone posted this article. This little girl, she got this disease from her preschool, and I probably should let you look it up so you can tell me more about it. I was going to send you that. I'm like, Shine, tell me about this disease, please, because these people about to get me upset that she got from the daycare. The people don't give any more information about this disease and how it exactly happened. I saw where people were commenting like, tell us about this, tell us more about it. How exactly did she get it from this preschool or whatever?
No, they're just trying to create a buzz and a rise out of people by using things like kids and daycare.
Right.
Like,
and then
who doesn't have a kid in daycare?
She started this GoFundMe where she's raising money. But still, and I'm saying, she's still not giving you guys any information about how her child how she got this disease, and she's not giving any more details. I know I see people reposting, "Oh, this made me so mad. This is why I don't leave my child anywhere." And I'm like, do you? Can you find out more about this first?
Yeah. No, that actually is one of my pet peeves. Like on social media, when I see people do that, I'm just like,
do not repost unless you know the facts. Don't.
Sometimes I click these links, and immediately, just by seeing the name of the website, I know this story is false, and I just close it.
Like someone posted this one about the other day about Justin Bieber and pedophiles in the music industry, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I remember somebody commented under it saying, "Did you check the source? Is the source credible?" And they just left that there. Yeah. And that was a good point. Do you trust this source that's posted this article?
There's so many of these little websites out there that are they just post these things to get hits to their website.
Right.
And they are not under any kind of I don't know what the word is, like to uphold some kind of reputation.
Right.
They're not looking for that. They just want you to hit their sites, and so that the ads on their
site
get hits
and the ads because they get paid
right. So
when
they
you guys
care.
go to their site.
They just want you to click it, and then you click it and you share it. Then and then it's just false information.
So
anyway,
so I don't like that. So that was another thing. So people do not repost unless you're sure about the information you're reading. Do not repost. Don't put this. And then you need to challenge these people to repost it. Do you know if this is real? Do you know that lady that has that kid that? Move on, Shine. Move on, girl. Move on.
All right, wrapping up.
Yes.
For some pretty good music, other than JayZ this summer. You know who I'm rooting for because of my ratchet self?
Who?
Cardi B.
Really?
I love that song, the Bodak Yellow.
Okay, I heard it.
It gets me so ratchet in my car. I just be like, fingers pointing, tongue out.
Okay, high school.
But anyway, you know what I listened to this morning, and I sent it to you. Molly Music.
You did. I didn't get to listen as yet.
New album. It's actually been out maybe 2 months now, actually.
Oh, really?
It's been out a little bit. And shout out to Ashley for telling me to go listen to it again.
Okay. I promise you, when we leave here after this recording, I'm going to plug it up to my speakers, and I'm going to take a listen.
So the Christians. The Christians. They're not here for Molly anymore.
The Christians with their country club that only certain people get in.
They're not here for it. But let me tell you how good this album was.
Mally's not invited in their country club.
Listen. So Christian people aren't very happy with people like Molly and Lacroix. And I don't know who else. But
yeah, there's a couple.
Because they have chosen to not be labeled specifically as gospel artists, right? And they originally started out as such, right?
Right.
Singing exclusively songs that you can sing in church, except like Lacroix, maybe not sing, but you can play at your youth group things because it's clean gospel rap. Molly was more a contemporary style. He has a beautiful voice, and so both of them have, after releasing not really countless. Lacroix has a bunch of albums that were exclusively, gospel-like. And then Molly has like 1 or 2. And then now they've gone down the road of just producing clean music, right? Like this album, he talks, and his other album, I will say I wasn't a big fan of it, just off of just not liking it. Not because it wasn't gospel, but this one and the other ones, like Molly will talk about love, relationships, loving someone and, the struggle of life, your job gets you down, talks about like just encouraging you to don't give up and keep going. Not every song says God or Jesus, but in some way he references, looking to God for your help, bringing God into your relationship, or, whatever he's talking about. He references, the higher power that he believes in. And he has not professed to not be Christian anymore. Neither has Lacroix. But Christians, they're not here for it because they're not saying hallelujah, Jesus in every song anymore.
Yeah.
And that's so backwards. Do we really want to sing hallelujah all day? Like, shouldn't there be a difference in, just the same way you don't want to, I just don't feel like I want to listen to specific gospel all day. So instead of me now turning to go listen to the secular music, this is now the option. This is now a better option for you
without
to do.
About women doing this or you can or the drugs, or you actually have a track that you can actually listen in the car with your kids.
Yes.
Without feeling uncomfortable, like, oh, I gotta change the station because here they are talking about sex again. You know, you can listen to this, like even Blessings, the one that he did, Lacroix did with Ty Dolla $ign. Like, you can listen to that track in the car with your kids without feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and that's a good song. And there's no cussing. Like, Molly's album, there's no cussing. And Lecrae's new album that he said, there's no curse words in there. Right. There's no derogatory terms.
I just don't like the fact that they're also, you know, singing music with these secular artists. You know, like Ty Dolla $ign, he's not a Christian, or what? I mean, I don't know, but I guess they're saying he's not a Christian. I don't know if they know Ty Dolla $ign personally, and that's what Ty said. I mean, I personally don't know. You know,
Molly has songs with Jasmine Sullivan, Janae Aiko. So yeah, I think that, but that's always been a thing. I remember you guys talking about the pastor that married Kanye.
Yeah,
and how people got on that too at the same time.
Yeah,
it's the same concept. So the question is, do you not have any friends that are not Christian?
Right.
Like, all your friends are Christian.
All your friends.
All of them.
Yeah, but and if all your friends are Christians, then who are you reaching?
Right.
Who are you reaching?
So then you're not following the Bible.
Like, who are you reaching? Just them and their other Christian friends. That's it.
But the fact is, not all their friends are Christian, so it doesn't matter what they want to say.
No. All their friends are Christians. I'm telling you, all their friends are Christians.
All their friends are Christians.
They are, because you can only for them to have the to say what they have to say. Then that means that all your friends are Christians, and that means that when you go to work, you are a Christian. Give me one of them jobs that they do. You're
a Christian accountant.
A Christian
teacher.
And and I hope when they come to register to McDonald's or something, they say, "Hi, my name is Ken, and I'm your Christian attendant for today.
I'll be taking your Christian order.
I'll be taking your Christian order. What would you like today?"
Well, you know, Chick-fil-A.
Have a God bless day. Thank you for coming to McDonald's.
Jesus loves you.
Jesus loves you. I mean, I honestly don't know, but you know what? I remember. There's this line that this pastor told me before, and he says to me, he said, when you open your mouth to speak, do you sound like Jesus or the Pharisees?
That's deep.
I think so. So you know, when you spend so much of your time, passion, these Christians, they still call themselves Christians. When you spend so much time just coming for these people that are supposed to be your brothers and your sisters in Christ, then what are you really showing to the people that are non-Christians that are watching your page? What are you showing the rest of them? Yeah, you know, you spend you know.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's that. But I'll check out the album.
Yes, and you guys, you listeners, you should do that too.
Yeah,
check it out.
Check out that.
It's definitely a good listen.
Oh, and also check out this guy named Torrin Wells. Okay, he's also a Christian artist, and yeah, he still calls himself a Christian artist. But I really enjoy his album, Torrin Wells. And if you check out the album, check out my favorite songs in the album, Hills and Valleys, and Known by Torrin Wells. Okay, so check that artist out also. Okay. You'll probably like him, okay?
So guys, this is gonna wrap it up.
Episode 4.
Please stay tuned for, we're gonna be doing some more topics. You know, like we're gonna talk about polygamy. We're going to talk about celibacy. We're going to talk about social injustice in the church. You know, so
and if you have any ideas for topics,
anything you want to hear us talk about,
and we're bringing some cool guests too. Yes. Yeah, we have some cool people. So we know people.
So just stay tuned, and we're gonna do our best to do this more often now. I'm back.
We're gonna try. She's back now.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna hear anything in the next 2 weeks because clearly she's gonna be in Atlanta.
Well, I mean, but it's still 3 weeks will still be better than what we did last. So either way, but we're gonna do this. You'll hear something within the next month at least.
Yes,
at the very least. Okay, so
we promise.
Again,
you can't break that promise. You hear that, Shy?
We promise. Yes. So follow us on Instagram. These two girls. It's these, the number 2, and girls with a U. Also, email us any comments, ideas on These Two Girls podcast at gmail.com. We're also on Twitter at These Two Girls Pod. No cast on that one. It's just a pod. All right, and yeah, that's it. So you can share us, like us, share us with your friends.
Yes.
And did you pick a quote?
The quotes for today, well, not
words
quote, but
to
words
live by.
Words to live by. I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Mimi Leaks.
All right.
Yes, I said what I said.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks
Bye.
for
Love you.
listening. Bye.
Look at this big, got a Gucci mama. Oh, girl, don't you know? Yeah. Dollar, talking money, baby. Dollar, take your money, baby. Making money in this crazy shady. Wow, money in this crazy shady. Dollar, get your money signed. Dollar, write your money around. Making money in this crazy shady.